Hello, everyone. It's Juli coming to you live from Laval in Quebec. Thank you for being here. As usual, my weekly live interview to a business partner. Thank you for being on my page. If we haven't met before, my name is Julieta. I work in construction as an engineer. And 2 years ago, I decided to do something different and I became a digital business owner. So, in order to show what we do, talk to other people who do the same, bring value to those who are thinking about starting something different, starting something new. Every week, Thursdays or Fridays, I usually bring a business partner to my page for them to share their journey. So today I have a wonderful business partner, Myra, and I am just welcoming her right now. Hi, Myra.
Hi, Julie.
How are you?
I'm great. Yourself?
Great, great.
Yeah,
It's Friday.
it is. It's raining here though, so it's
Oh,
not.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that must be the rain that we had yesterday. Like, it was like incredible the quantity of rain that we sent to you guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's been a rainy spring, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what it is. But no,
Yeah.
it's right now it's a beautiful day here. It's like you could never tell that it rained yesterday.
Oh,
It's
nice.
so sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the weekend. So, Myra, I am so happy to have you on my page to chat a little bit about your journey as a digital business owner. So, most likely, what I always do is I ask people to introduce themselves. So, whatever you'd like to share about your journey, about yourself, the floor is yours.
Well, I'm Myra. I live in the beautiful Okanagan Valley in British Columbia, and I'm a single mom of two girls that are 7 and 9, really busy. I used to homeschool them. This year they went to school just to give me some more time, and because they wanted to make more friends with COVID, it was really hard with them at home. 3 years ago, I decided to try something new. I was actually hoping to retire my partner at that time as well because we have a brick and mortar business. So I saw this ad and here I am, and now we're chatting.
Great, great. That is so great. Yeah. Many people like start this business with hopes of changing something in their future, but and it is everybody's dream as well. And Mara, what brought you to wanting to change? Why were you looking for something different? Was it only like to retire yourself, or maybe I don't know?
So I've always been an
Fulfillment?
entrepreneur at heart, from even a teenager or even
Oh,
younger,
nice.
knowing that I wanted my own business. So I've worked for a few people, at early 20s and always in management and this and that. And then my partner and I have the ex-father, like my father, my children, we still run a brick and mortar construction business together. So we do stucco and stone and painting. And I'm still helping with that. So originally I had started the business to retire him and myself from that, and just to be able to spend more time with the girls. We were already living kind of a part-time lifestyle with being construction because our work was very seasonal. So we did kind of live the digital nomad life for 5 months every year. So it gave us a good taste of it. And I always wanted more. And I didn't know how I was going to do it. So I was throwing around the idea, do I do an ice cream truck? Do I start a restaurant? Restaurants are hard to make money with, though, because you've always got to babysit your staff, food's going out the door. And yeah, it's a lot of work, lots of inventory and overhead. And yeah, I was just happened to come along the ad for this one day, and it really got me thinking. And I sat on it for several months actually because I was in the middle of our construction busy time, and I needed to be able to focus on it. So when I dove into it in the winter months when we had time off, it was like totally clicked for me. And I was like, this
Yeah.
is it. This is what I've been looking for. This is gonna be, yeah.
And what made you say that this? How did you come to the this is it point? Because some people are a little bit skeptical when they don't understand the business model. So I don't know if you could compare the business to something else. Well, you were running your own business, but let's say if you had come up across something else, what made you trust this system and like to get to that this is it point?
The integrity behind it. I I analyze everything. So I did a lot of homework just around the products, around the system, around everything. I asked a lot of questions. Just made sure it was really for me. I liked that it was basically a business in a box. Everything's provided.
Yes.
And that I just had to do the marketing part, and I didn't have to sell door to door. I didn't have to, bug my family and friends and that sort of thing. That was really a big attraction for me. And just being part of this community, it's just amazing. It's so heartfelt. The instant that you enter, you're welcomed. You instantly make new friends. People reaching out to you. I've got friends globally now that I never would have connected with before that are so similar to me, and I could be amazing best friends with if we were to meet in person. Right now we're online friends. It's pretty awesome.
We have Priscilla watching. She's actually my mentee. She's in Ottawa. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing your story, Myra. Yeah, she's watching from Ottawa, actually. And Myra, I'm remembering what you said. You come with an entrepreneur background, and we are entrepreneurs now. I do not have an entrepreneur background myself. I always worked corporate, and that's all I knew. 9 to 5, 7 to 4, whatever my schedule is. Did your background serve in any? Was it useful for you? Could you use your experience in our digital marketing? I know we have our incredible training platform, but for people that kind of come in without experience, like myself, or those who do have experience, what was your case with that part?
I don't know if that really mattered. I was not technical in any way with computers. Basically, I kept to myself on Facebook. I didn't really share things. I'm very limited with what I know with doing things on computer or the phone, but the training that was provided is all short little micro videos that step by step, and I literally stop and start those videos and use them as I need. So it's absolutely amazing. It can be done with anybody. It didn't matter that I had business background running other types of businesses, because sure, that might help me be more organized on, say, the accounting side or this and that, but we don't have to order products, so we don't have to manage staff. We don't have to have, worry about invoicing our customers. We don't have none of that I had from my previous applied. The only thing that I guess kind of applies to me is I didn't have a boss. I was already my own boss. But with that being said, my customers were, in a sense, my bosses. So I had to find those customers. And if I didn't have those customers, I wasn't getting paid.
Yeah. Yes, totally. And yes, I like what you said about the organization or the mindset, because I had to do a shift in my mindset from corporate to when I started my digital journey, right? Because it does take a little bit of work, and but I mean, it's not required, like Myra was saying, it is not required to come with a background on marketing or whatsoever. It does help. It's going to give you some extra tools, if you will, but it is not required. Because I get a lot of questions of people asking me, okay, but what do you do? I've never worked online. Well, yeah. I was in the same position. I never worked online. I had no clue, but we teach you everything in our training, whether you come with experience or not. It's really what you have to follow to set up your business in a successful way.
I also love that the training isn't just about business, because with any type of business, it's a lot about your mindset. Yeah. So I've grown so much in the last 3.5 years that I've been a business owner with this business, just because I worked on my mindset, and I've used some of the other tools that are provided for us. And I've connected with so many positive, encouraging type of people. It's hard to fail in a way, because you've got all the tools there, and you can grow in so many ways if you're open to it. So it's not just about, finding people to sign up to your business or get going. It's a lot more than that. It's about changing your whole life. It's about changing who you are as a person and becoming the person that you're meant to be.
And the collaboration also that we receive from I don't know, business partners like yourself. We have a huge community, and we're always trying to lift each other up, right? supporting each other, answering our questions. If somebody has a doubt, there's always somebody who's willing to help and answer. And it's really something that is priceless. You don't find that very often. I compare it to corporate, let's say, but this community, we're many. I don't know how many we are already in the group. I think it's more than 100,000.
like 120,000.
120,000. Yeah. I think
what I really like too. So for me, when I start, when we have our brick and mortar business, we have to buy all of our equipment. We have to buy our materials to do each job. Then we're dealing with staff that doesn't show up when this and that. And, the list goes on. Whereas here, it's all our tools are provided. We get a website provided for us. Like, if we were to spend the money to do all that stuff on our own, it would be a lot. And then we don't have any support on how do we set this up and how do we set this up? And, maybe we should do it this way. Whereas we've got all that.
Yes.
And it doesn't cost us thousands, $20,000 to get it, and
no,
then
absolutely.
And potentially fail because we have no one that's already been there and done that's helping us along the way.
Yes. This is a platform that exists about 6 years ago, so there's so much experience put to it, and the growth that we experience in the social media part is years ahead of what happens in the offline world. In the online world, advances a lot faster than the offline world. I've been here 2 years and a couple months, and just if I look back 2 years, what the training was right now has grown so much, and it has been so much updated with a lot of more information on other social media platforms, and now different streams of income that we've recently added. And all of that wasn't there 2 years ago. And I just can't imagine 6 years back when they just started, right? But yes, it's exactly what you're saying is absolutely valuable.
I certainly wish that I would have started sooner, but
yes,
here definitely. I am, and I can't turn the clock back, so I'm going to keep turning it forward.
Yes, definitely. We always say that. It's incredible. Everybody wishes they started sooner. Yeah. Mara, what do you enjoy the most of this business that we're running?
Meeting new people, connecting with people all over the world, and chatting with them, learning about their lifestyle. That's part of the reason I always enjoyed traveling, and our downtime every winter too, because we would actually immerse ourselves and live with the locals in the countries that we went to and visited. We wouldn't stay too much at resorts and this and that, and we would learn about their culture, not so much language, but a little bit, but their foods and the people, and just interacting with the people and seeing what their lives are. So this is, in a sense, the same way, because you're interacting with people all over the world and learning about them.
Yeah.
And they tell you about their different foods, or they tell you, that how the schools are there, and it's so neat. It's beautiful.
And it's really helpful, because what we do is we help people start their digital business, and we have to know why they want to start to work online. And actually we come up to the conclusion if this business is a fit for them, because it's an incredible platform, but it's certainly not for everybody. Not everybody likes to do social media. Not everybody likes to do digital marketing. So you kind of have to create the connection with the person, and then that person decides. They end up signing up, becoming a lead, or and receiving all the information that we provide, and then they take that decision. But if you don't have that connection, and they have to build the trust, you have to have them trust you, right? That you are a real person.
Yeah,
that's one of the things that brought, like, for the question I did before, what made you trust this business is in the same thing. I did my research up and down, Google everybody, and then spoke to so many people in the community when I jumped in, and creating that connection is what actually made me think, okay, yes, this is real, and I think I can make this happen, right? But it's only creating the connection. You can't just rely on, okay, sign here, sign there, click here, click there.
Well, it's also not a get rich quick, and that's, I think, a misconception. A lot of people, they instantly think online business, okay, that's going to make me, I'm going to be rich overnight, and I'm not going to have to do any work. Well, it's not like that. No. But there's definitely the opportunity to, earn a substantial income. But
And
you have to be able to put the effort in. So,
absolutely.
maybe for you, that's an hour or two a day, or maybe it's less, or maybe it's full time. Everybody's schedule is different. That's the other beauty of it. You are in control. You make your own schedule. So everything is dependent on, how fast you want to go or what you do. Your effort is going to give you your results. Looks like we might have lost Julie for a minute, so hopefully she pops back on. But I really hope that this information is exciting you a little bit into checking it out, because it's definitely a worthwhile experience. It's been life-changing for me and my girls, and it's pretty awesome. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Looks like she's trying to come back.
Am I back?
You are sort of back. We just see a little white dot right now.
Yes, me too. That's the same thing I see.
Yeah.
Okay, start camera. There we go. That should work. My gosh, my computer just decided to bloop. I'm sorry for that. But what I was gonna say before I got cut off is you are the great example, since you are here having an entrepreneurial background, because I don't think your construction business gave you results overnight either.
No.
You had to put in the effort. You had to put in the work. This is exactly the same.
It's that's a people business too, because the more you build a reputation,
yes,
and interact with people, the bigger you're going to get, in a sense, or the more results you're going to see. Because if you're supporting people, if you're producing good results, like for us, if we're doing a good job for people, they're going to go and talk to somebody else and say, hey, these people were awesome. Like, look what they did to my house, or whatever. You should hire them. And for us, it's the same thing. If people are, if you're there to support them and help them along their journey, they're going to be more apt to build their own business and be excited about it.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Mira, I really want to thank you for your time. Your input here has been very, very valuable. I really appreciate your time with us today. And I just have to wish you a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a good, nice weather for the weekend and it stops raining.
Yeah, thanks. I hope you enjoy your weekend too. And thank you for taking the time to interview me.
Thank you. I really appreciate you.
All right.
So, bye, everybody. Thank you for joining us. And if you're going to watch a replay, let us know where you're watching from too.
Yeah.
Bye.
Check out Julie's link, because it's great to just even get some knowledge, right? Because maybe it's something for
exactly.
you.
Yeah. Exactly. At least you can take an informed decision. If you like what you see, we always say, don't take it from us. Do your research.
Yeah,
come to the workshop, watch our presentation, and see if this could be a fit for you, if we can provide the business that is also a fit for you, like it has been for so many of us, Mira, myself, and so many other people running this digital platform.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Bye, everybody.